And our girls JV softball team, they finished the season with a record of 16 wins and 4 losses. And as selfish as we are, and would have loved to have kept you here at CCMS for our softball and baseball, we are very proud of you and look forward to everything that you will do athletically in the future. Let's hear it for our JV softball and baseball district champions. And another group of students who did very well at the JV level, that would be our JV soccer team. So if you'll please come down to be recognized. Hesden Mejia. Ian Graff. Aiden Puckett. Luis Molina Silva. Axel Hernandez. And Fernando Ruiz. All right, they had a winning season with 5 wins, 4 losses, and 3 ties. They did very well. Let's hear it for our JV soccer team. All right, moving on to Carroll County Middle School Spring Sports. Under the leadership of Wayne Edmonds, our CCMS soccer team had a very good season, and we'd like to recognize those athletes. Alexander Silva, Alonzo Tercio, Christian Cruz, Garrett Ruano, Jelly Urbina, Jaylee, Landon Jordan, and Bentley Cabinet. Again, our middle school soccer team had a very good season, and such a good season that Coach Edmonds has agreed to coach another year for us for the younger students. So we had one that was left off, and that was Andre Brigone. Andre? We will give you a certificate. All right, let's hear it for our CCMS soccer team. It was really strange, but in my 30-year career, I had never gone to a track meet. And I helped work the track meet, the home track meet that was held at Carroll County High School, and I was so impressed with the difficulty of those events and just the overall athleticism of our students on the track team. So the Carroll County Middle School track team, if you will come down for recognition. Carly Willard, Declan Sykes, Landon Simone, Ellie Parker, Elena McKenzie, Mackenzie McMillan, and Lady Jo Leonard. Again, this group worked very hard this season. Coach Ward was very proud of them. Again, they were a very young team, lost a lot of their players moving up to JV, but they accepted the challenge and pushed through the entire season. Let's hear it for our CCMS softball team. Moving on to baseball. This year, for the first time in CCMS history, we had 2 baseball teams because we have so much talent here in Carroll County when it comes to baseball. So we were able to have 2 teams, and both teams had winning records. The A team had a record of 10-3, and our B team had a record of 10-4. So that is very impressive. So I'd like to recognize all of the members of the CCMS baseball team. Jacoby Wood, Jeffrey Fisher, Matt Wood, Matthew, Daniel Miller, Nick Wardwell, Colton Bradley, Caleb Shaw, Bree Horton, Hayden Kelly, Blake Westerberry, Peyton Goes, Colton Westerberry, and Clay Dalton. And again, baseball is a sport that we take very seriously in Carroll County. We look forward to the coming years and seeing everything that you all do at the high school level. Let's hear it for our baseball team. All right, it is one group that I want to recognize, and these are our 8th grade girls who were chosen just this past weekend to represent Carroll County on the JV cheerleading squad. If I could get those girls to come down, please. So these young ladies just found out Friday night they had to go through a pretty tough tryout, and they will be representing you all as JV cheerleaders next fall and in the winter with basketball. Let's hear it for your 8th grade classmates who made JV cheerleading. Congratulations. We're now going to move on to the academic awards. You all have worked really, really hard this year. You put forth an amazing amount of effort, especially here at the end with all of the SOL testing. We've done a really, really good job, and we want to recognize our most outstanding and our most improved students. So we are going to start with history and science. So if I can get our history and science teachers to please step forward. Dr. Noel, Mr. John, and Mr. Hash, please. You'll come forward. right, we are going to start with Ms. Fraser. Okay, first I want to say it's incredibly hard to pick these. There's an award I would love to give for each of you that I've had, so we'll start with Most Improved. This girl had me a bit worried at the front of the year. Kind of pulled it out, worked hard, ended up with a verified history credit, and that was Harmony Critter. All right, most outstanding, a really tough time deciding this. I had to basically come down to average on this. This is a boy who's done great all year long, consistently, wonderful on the SOL. That was Colton Meredith.
Good morning. All right, got two quick ones here. Most improved is somebody who had the highest improvement in the grade between the third and the fourth 9 weeks. And he'll tell you he didn't like any of it, but he sure has a knack for it. Mason Hall. All right, for most outstanding, she kept a 100-point grade average for the entire class, had a very high score on the SRL. Could put anything in front of her that I could get by her. Melissa Miles.
Just because I had so many kids that tried really hard and improved from the first 9 weeks to the second 9 weeks. So I went with this one person. You don't need this, I'm loud enough, trust me. This one person here, she actually came in halfway through the year and still did amazing in my class, got an A average in my class, and that's Wesley. Come on up, Wesley. And then the next one, this is the most outstanding person in science. Now, again, all I did was I went strictly by grade point average here. I went with the highest grade point average, and they differed by only a couple of tenths of a point. But the person that came out on top, Leanne Martin. Come on down.
All right, my most improved was someone who worked very hard, but worked especially hard and did very well the second 9 weeks. Savannah Morris. And for most outstanding, I had two people. First person had over 100 average, and both 9 weeks, Ava Fields. And my other most outstanding had the high score for, I think it was tied for high score for the SOL test, this 9 weeks, Seth Allen.
I don't think anyone would argue with me that World History 1 and Science are two of the toughest subjects here at the middle school, and a lot of can have our illustrious English department please come forward. What many people do not realize, English, not one SOL test, but 3. Reading, the essay, and then the grammar, mechanics, and usage, the multiple choice. So you all have worked really hard, did very, very well. And I'd like to introduce Ms. Thompson, who will talk about her most outstanding and most improved student.
Okay, this first student is the most outstanding for English 8. She's an exceptional student. She's a naturally gifted student. She's very conscientious. She always makes up her work in a timely manner. She's truly a bright light in the classroom. I don't think she's here though. Ava Fields. He's still. Okay, this next student is a good English student. And the grade 8, as Miss Burnett said, can be an adjustment. We write close to 7 to 8 essays, 5 to 6 letters, do tons of grammar, and you combine that with all the reading we do, and it's pretty intensive. And this guy, even though he may not like this subject, he stuck with it, he always did his work, and he always tried to do his best work. He doesn't complain, or if he does, I don't hear him complain. And he's just a good, hard worker. And this goes to Dustin Bond.
Ms. Dale?
Okay, for my most outstanding, I had about 3 students that were really, really close in averages. So it was kind of hard to pick just one. But my most outstanding was Maddie Carrico. That's just Maddie. Okay, for most improved, I had many students who really improved over the year. The one that I think improved the most academically and also just as an 8th grade student was Hannah Henson. Good job, Hannah.
Ms. Shoemaker and Ms. Huff, our dynamic duo.
For most outstanding, the student totally was a great English student, doing all his work all semester, but he was also a great role model for all of his peers. This is Alexander Dean. Nathan Williams for most improved. He has really impressed us from August to now. So.
Nathan Williams, outstanding behavior. Ms. Nestor?
My most improved this year, I did a little different because I didn't have anyone to start out with a C and raise their average to an A. My most improved goes to Zoe Martin. She brought her SOL score from 7th grade to Algebra 1 up 72 points, which is amazing. My most outstanding award came down to 1 point. I had several 99 averages. I had a few 100 average. But this person scored advanced on her SOL test and had 101 final average, Elena McKenzie.
Side roller.
Before I tell you about the two students that we chose for our awards, I would like for Judah Collins to please stand up. Judah Collins was on the JV soccer team. Would you all please give him a round of applause? Judah, we didn't forget you. We think your coach might have possibly forgot you. Not this one, okay? Just so you know. So for my top student, she's not here today. But we chose her because she had the highest SOL score and the highest grade in class. But she was a phenomenal student, and that's Ava Fields. So give her a round of applause because she's not here. Now, I want to talk for just a second about my most improved student. Much like Miss Nestor, my most improved student came up 87 points on his SOL score from 7th grade to 8th grade math, and that's a big accomplishment. Not only did he do that, but he moved here from another school, so he was adjusting to being back in school with all of you, and just a lot of things that he had to adjust to. So our most improved is Johnny and Shirley.
Most outstanding students, two came down to 100th of a point. And two that had a 99 average, 99 points. And the highest, actually, with her SOL score being higher, was Abigail Hancock. And my most improved student would not talk to me for almost 4 semesters. I could not get him to talk to me until we started remediating. And then Joseph finally asked me questions, and I was so excited that at the last minute I got to know Joseph Martin is my most improved student.
Let's hear for our outstanding math students. At this time, I would like to recognize students who went above and beyond and scored advanced on their SOL tests. Tests, unfortunately, are a part of life. They're a part of life as a student, and when you get into the world of work, you still have to take tests for certain certifications and advancements and that type thing. And you all have handled the stress very well, and you have performed very well, and we are so proud of you. I would like to recognize those students who scored advanced in science and world history this spring. So if you would please come forward. Carrie Alderman, world history. Benjamin Chandler, world history. Presley Gallimore. Colby Goes. Ellie Kaplan. Bree Horton. Melissa Mize. And Colton Questenberry. Congratulations to our advanced students in world history. Let's hear it for our world history students. Physical science 8. I know some of you cringe at the word because that is a very, very tough test. And these students went above and beyond this semester. Blake Reed. Bradley May. Let's go! Levi Delby. Christian Cruz. Hayden Carew. Carter Rodriguez. Congratulations to our outstanding students in science. Moving on to English, and again, multiple tests for English. I'm going to start with Carrie Alderman. And Carrie not only scored advanced in reading, but writing as well. Carrie Alderman. Also scoring advanced on the reading and writing portion of the SOL, Miss Sydney Baumberger. Advanced on both reading and writing, Miss Katie Boyd. We have heard this young lady's name a lot today, and I hope she'll be able to watch the awards program online. Miss Ava Fields, advanced reading and writing. Has advanced reading and writing, Owen Lieberman. All right. Has advanced in writing, Bristol Bell. Memphis Crook. There are not many tests where you just start out with a blank computer screen, you're given a random topic, and you have to create. So that's very impressive for these advanced scores. Miss Kristen Brunefeld, advanced writing. Heidi Painter, advanced writing. Megan Key. Haley Bullerman. Ellie Parker, advanced in writing. Another advanced writing, Zoe Martin. Advanced in writing, Miss Sadie Leonard. Maggie Carrico. And more advanced writing, Dresden Gallimore and Elena McKenzie. Lindsay Young. Kelsey Gracie Lineberry, advanced in writing. Abigail Hancock. Advanced in writing, Tucker Hodge. Carly McMillan. Advanced in reading and writing, Taven Parker. And advanced in writing, Chloe Berger. And so that we can get everybody in the screen, I'm going to go ahead and congratulate our students for writing, and some of you were reading and writing. Congratulations. Let's hear it for these students. Advanced scores. You have to have a lot of stamina. You must possess the skills of analyzing nonfiction and fiction. Takes a lot of brain power. Advanced scores on the reading SOL. Kaylee Singleton. Ian Nunez. Connor McGrogan. Hayden Delk. Madeline Cavanis. Let's hear for these outstanding readers. All right, and we have 3 more, reading and writing, that we need to recognize. Colton Questenberry, reading and writing. Declan Sykes, reading and writing. And Ithaca Galt, reading and writing. And Ithaca is not here today. Congratulations. This is a very rare occurrence, and that is the elusive 600 score. We do have some students who scored perfect 600s on the writing SOL test. That is not easy to do. You must write not only a perfect essay, but you have to get every single question correct with grammar, mechanics, and usage. This is something that is very difficult to do. Scoring a perfect 600. Carrie Alderman. Another perfect 600, perfect essay, got all all the questions right. In terms of grammar, Carter Rodriguez. And I so hope that this person is watching online. I so hope this person is watching online because, again, perfect score in writing, Ava Fields. Miss Ava Fields, congratulations. All right, let's hear it for our 600. All right, and we have a couple more writing scores that we need to recognize, and I promise this is just coincidence, but we are so proud of this student. I don't know how this has happened twice. Advanced score on writing. Please come down here to be recognized. Mr. Judah Collins. And another writing pass advance, Aiden Edwards. Again, just have to say, this is not something that is easy to do. Congratulations. Advanced scores in Math 8 and Algebra. Again, something that is not very easy to do. Algebra advanced score, please come forward, Chloe Berger. Advanced score, Algebra 1, Cindy Baumberger. Algebra 1 advanced, Madeline Cavanis. Kaden Delp, Algebra 1. And more Algebra 1 advanced scores, Dresden Gallimore. Bree Horton. Kelsey Grace Lomberry. Algebra 1, Zoe Martin. Algebra 1 advanced, Elena McKenzie. Aiden Puckett. Declan Sykes. Advanced in Math 8. Math 8. Abigail Hancock. Leanne Martin. And Ava Fields, advanced in Math 8. All right, let's hear it for our advanced mathematicians. At this time, I would like to introduce a very popular teacher here at the middle school, Mr. Carpenter. Our FFA has had a very successful year. The FFA banquet, I have to say, in April was one of the highlights of the school year. And I'm going to allow Mr. Carpenter to fill you in a little bit about the successes from FFA this year.
Thank you very much. We kind of look at our FFA from one year to the next, and so I'm going back to last fall, but I would like to have the 4 girls who went to nationals. That would be Madeline Cadmus, Megan Key, Carrie Alderman, and Natalie Culler. Come down. They went to nationals in November to recognize the fact that we are one of the best FFAs in the nation, and walked across the stage in front of 10,000 people to pick up our award. So we're going to go all the way back to September, and we're going to do this a little bit different. Madeline Cadmus. Madeline Cadmus is now going to talk about our state-winning forestry field day team. We're just going to ask you to stand here, but.
So our forestry field day team got first out of 22 schools at the State Virginia Fair. So when I call your name, if you'll please stand. Eli Lark, Jared Hawk, Jacob Nicholson, Logan Bond, Colby Goad, Connor Gravely, and Safer Marshall. Give a big round of applause to these guys. And now is Natalie.
The conduct and meetings team placed second in state this year. Please stand when your name is called. Natalie Culler, Madeline Cadmus, Grace Parlier, Colton Meredith, Carrie Alderman, Ian Hill, and Meg Key. Alternate Bailey Shue.
Carrie Alderman, I need to mention the fact that she just won area in public speaking, which involves writing a speech and also delivering that speech. And I think the 600 person on SOL definitely has the qualifications to win, and I feel very confident she's going to win next month. But she's going to present our all-state people from our conduct of meetings team.
Our all-state vice president was Madeline Cadmus. Our all-state president was Natalie Culler, and all-state advisor was Megan Key.
Now, one couple of last things here. Miss Carter's going to come on over while I'm talking. But Carrie's got another award coming up, and I'd like for Logan Bond to come down as well. Just because he probably doesn't want to walk down here in front of y'all. Logan Bond and Carrie Alderman just won the state in their proficiency award. They're going to be receiving checks for $250, and they will have a luncheon with Miss Youngkin, the governor's wife. So give them a big applause. Now, you got to know what that's for. Logan mows 45 yards. So give him a hand for that. That's part of this award. And Carrie Alderman, you may not know that she definitely knows she's a perfect writer. She's a good speaker, and she's also a cattle farmer. Give her a hand. Now, would our Stockman's team please stand? Would our horse judging team please stand? Would everybody who made one of the 450 crates this year please stand? Would anybody who came to the FFA Fest please stand? So, and I'm sure I'm missing something. Anybody that helped out with the fair last year, please stand. Give yourself all an applause. Now, my last award, and my great cohort, Miss Carter, who makes me do all the speaking. She's like Anna White. She presents the award. We always have a weld off at the end of the year to see who can weld the best. Now, there's always a story behind every story. I have advanced welders, and I let them stay back there a little bit longer. And Jacob Iroh will come down here while I talk about you. Jacob was not one of my advanced welders. And he said, please, Mr. Carpenter, let me stay in welding. Please let me stay. Of course, I wouldn't let him stay. So he had to go build a keepsake box. And I'm like, you got to build a box and you can go back to welding. He said, well, if I'm going to build a box, I want to give it to my neighbor, Mr. Wayne Combs, who helps me with my cattle, and I help him with his cattle. Well, the backstory is Mr. Combs was my ag teacher. So he built this wonderful box, and we laser engraved, thank you, Mr. Combs, on the top of it. So I had to hold up my end of the bargain. I had to let him go back to welding. So just a couple of days ago, everybody gets one bead, one weld across this tab. And out of the 15 or 20 people that did it, Miss Carter's the judge. She doesn't know whose welds they are. And Jacob Iroh was the best welder. So we're presenting him with an FFA helmet. I just hope it will fit over those pretty curls. Thank you, Ms. Burnett.
In Carroll County, we have some tremendous artists. At the Carroll County Public School Art Show, for those of you who visited, it was just amazing to see the talent of our students. At this time, I would like to recognize several of our students who had artwork chosen to be in the art fair, and their artwork was so impressive that an outside panel of judges came in and selected their artwork to be framed and put on display at the Carroll County Government Complex. So not only do they have that honor of having their artwork displayed, but they also receive a check and are given a little monetary reward for allowing us to borrow their artwork for a year. If you will please come forward. Haley Bullerman. Jaslyn Colna. Carly Dalton. Johnny Eschler. Brendan Ferris. Buck Hudson. Landon Jordan. Eva Lawson. Emma. Shaylin May. Brendan Ferris. Heidi Painter. Ellie Parker. Olivia Powell. Cadence Taylor. Kaylin Webb. And I just want to talk about our final two artists. For those of you who weren't aware, this young lady, her artwork was chosen out of over 50 schools, and she won 3rd place in the Virginia School Board Association Art Contest. And again, that's out of over 50 schools in Southwest Virginia. And she also had her artwork selected to be put on display at Carroll County Complex, as well as winning at the top at the Carroll County Art Show, and that is Miss Charlotte Ayers. And Best in Show, also Best in Show, Carroll County Middle School, and having her artwork put on display at the Government Complex, Miss Elena McKenzie. And students, just one piece of advice. Cash those checks. Do not put it off. Cash those checks this summer. And if you did receive one of the envelopes and your check has not come through, we will be getting it to you. Let's hear it for our wonderful artists in Carroll County. All right, we'll need a little help. If I could get some more helpers to pass out certificates, because this is a big one. And I'm very happy that this is a big one. The Principal's Award. This award is given to those students who have a final straight A's for the school year. Straight A's, very impressive. And we have a lot of those students in this 8th grade group. So please come forward. Carrie Alderman. Gretchen Allen. Charlotte Ayers. Alyssa Lawson. Sadie Leonard. Kelsey Grace Lineberry. Brayley Love. Sydney Baumberger. Brayley, get down here. Katie Boyd. Natalie Burris. Maggie Carrico. Kaden Kara. Madeline Cavanis. Allie Chapel. Natalie Rodriguez. Levi Delby. Ada Field. Chloe Frazier. Dresden Gallimore. Colby Go. 4.0 GPA. And I love what Mr. He's recognizing things within stories that other students miss. For other students. Just so. I think it's generous. All right. Mike, Jasmine Nichols. She moved. All right.